Welcome to the Lifetime Assembly channel. My name is Max, and today I will help you assemble your youth basketball system. This video will follow the steps outlined in the assembly instructions. If you've already started and you find yourself stuck on a specific step, check the description below and find the timestamp associated with this step. Before we begin the assembly process, let's take a look at the tools we need to get the job done. 9/16 wrench, 1/2 inch wrench, 7/16 wrench. It may be useful to have a socket set, Phillips head screwdriver, a pair of pliers, either a block of wood or a piece of cardboard. Depending on how you decide to fill the base of your basketball system, use either 120 pounds of sand or a hose to fill with water. Now let's take a look at what's inside the box of your youth basketball system. Alright, let's get started. First, you'll need to take the plastic off the top pole. You may need to loosen the top pole to take off the plastic. If the top pole becomes separated from the middle pole, take the top pole and insert it through the bottom of the middle pole. Next, pull the top pole high enough out of the middle pole in order to insert the screw in the back. The screw should be flush with the pole, but will spin freely once inserted. Attach the knob by pushing the bolt through the top hole of the middle pole. The knob should be in the back of the system. Align the hole in the bottom of the middle pole to the slot in the top of the bottom pole, and install a screw. Before we get started on this next step, be sure that you follow the previous steps properly, because this next step is irreversible. What you'll do is strike the end of the pole on a piece of wood or cardboard 5 to 6 times. In this step, you'll slide the 4-inch axles into the wheels. Position the wheels under the back of the base and press the axles into the slots. Press down over the wheels to snap both axles in place. Slide the brace into place through the top of the base with the flattened end pointing out toward the front edge. On the underside of the base, slide the 2-inch axle into the end of the right brace. Push the right brace forward to snap the axle into place. Follow the previous 2 steps for the left brace. For this step, put the pole into the slot of the base. Make sure the knob is facing towards the base. Align the holes in the flat ends of the support braces with the holes on either side of the pole. Insert the long bolt through all the holes. Keep in mind that the bolt will not go through the entire width of the pole. Use your pliers to hold the T-nut in place as you secure the hardware. Secure the base to the pole using the 2 washers and the bolt. Make sure you completely tighten this hardware. Also keep in mind that you should never put the system in an upright position without proper weight in the base. For this next section, click the link in the description below on how to properly fill the base of your basketball system. We've already filled the base of this system, so we're going to move on to the next step. Install the backboard brackets using the 4 screws. Make sure not to over-tighten the hardware. Bend the backboard brackets by hand and secure them to the backboard with 2 more screws. Slide the rim into the backboard. Secure the rim to the backboard and pole using the long bolts, washers, and nuts. Be sure not to tighten the nuts too tight, otherwise the plastic cap will come off. All that's left now is to attach the net to the rim. Thank you for watching this video on how to assemble your lifetime youth basketball system.